Hi, Arfan. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Uh, my name is Arfan, and I'm living in Pakistan. And by profession, I'm veterinarian, and with specialization in animal nutrition. This is all about short about my professional and academic career. You can ask further question about me if you want.
How long have you been a veterinarian?
I passed my DVM, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, in 2010. And
So 10 years then.
yes, 10 years before I'm graduated.
Well, what kind of animals do you take care of?
After DVM, I did my MSc in animal nutrition. And after that, I joined a multinational company named Sharon Popcorn Pakistan Private Limited, where chicken feed producing. And I deal with production.
Oh, okay. So you've worked on what to feed chickens to help them like grow big quick and maybe lay eggs, that type of thing?
Broiler chickens, broiler for meat production.
Meat production.
Yes.
So I guess, how long does it take for a chicken to go from egg to being edible?
And the breeder table eggs ready after 21 weeks for giving eggs, and it gives up to 74 weeks egg production. And normally after each 24 hours, one egg is produced by a layer.
Wow. And what made you decide to become a veterinarian? Why did you become a veterinarian instead of something else?
Veterinarian was my second choice. Actually, I want to become a human doctor, but unfortunately, I could not secure my admission there. And so veterinarian was my second priority. And luckily, I secured my admission there. And then I'm loving with my profession. And so I am happy with that profession.
Do you have any dreams of maybe trying to become a human doctor again, or are you set?
No. This is a pretty good one for me, and I'm happy.
My niece is also a veterinarian, but she takes
Oh,
care
that's
of
great.
cats and dogs and pets, that type of thing. So
Oh, that's great. And
um,
uh, uh, when she did her DVM?
only a year ago. In fact, it would be a year ago next month. She would have graduated.
Oh,
So she's
good,
just getting started. So
good. Actually, veterinarian have many fields and a lot of scope. Um, Different kind of responsibilities assigned, and we have a big opportunity to select fields: small animals, big animals, consultancy, pharmacy, etc.
well, so NASA, the American Space Agency, is planning to send people to the moon in 2024, and I thought it would be good to talk to a wide variety of people and get their views and find out what they know about it. And I was wondering, had you heard about this plan?
Yes, I heard that plan. President directed to NASA send a group of astronauts uh, in 2024, Just a month ago, I heard about that.
How did you hear about it?
Actually, I was talking with my friend on Facebook. He told me, and but I did not make more research on this.
So I've had about 135 interviews so far. I have 1,700 more interviews to do. So I've just started my journey in this process. But
Oh, that's great. You are doing very well.
yes, yes, and it's because of I have people like you who are generous and willing to help me out by sharing their views. But
Thank you, Nas.
of those 135 I've done so far, how many of them do you think knew we were sending people to the moon in 2024?
First, I think you will achieve your goal to taking interview up to your desired number very soon, because the people are curious to know about 2024 NASA policy, and I hope this is a amazing idea, and in 2024 people from local community will join.
Well, would you believe that of the 135 interviews I've had, only about maybe 15 or 16 of them knew about it?
Oh,
Most of the others had heard about it for the first time when I asked them about it.
yes, I can believe because people are engaged with their daily life activities, and they never thought to go on moon, and that's why, because of their relatives, their work activities, everything is related to the with present uh, uh, on with this earth. So everyone is has attachment with this star. So very less people think about uh, to go on moon for a new life.
Now, I think that people may not pay attention to humans going to the moon, but if it was a dog or a cat, I think people would know about it just like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you.
So maybe they should bring along a dog or a cat just so that people pay attention.
Yes, yes, maybe. In this way, people will put their attention.
Of course, it might raise a lot of questions about what the purpose is if they did that. Uh, so, so what do you think about space exploration and going out and exploring the moon and Mars and the moons of Jupiter and the moons of Saturn, and trying to create ways for people to live and travel to these places? Do you think that is a good thing to do, or do you think that maybe we need to, instead of doing this exploration, we should be really focused on problems here on Earth?
I think we should explore other lunars, and this is very good for knowing the creations of God. And but uh, my thoughts are for uh, more research how we can live peacefully on this planet. Uh, about knowing other planets, this is good. Uh, we can find other planets, if their life exists or not, and if there is proof of existence of life, then how much successful is there? They are disturbing nature or not? And if nature is not disturbing, then pretty good. We can go there, we can live there, spend time there. Uh, but as my opinion, uh, this planet where we are living currently have a lot of land, a lot of space, a lot of opportunities, and many more things we can do. So, for the sake of exploration, to finding new things, we should struggle, we should go. Uh, that's my point.
And you mentioned the need to kind of create peace here on Earth. And I was wondering, why do you think we don't have peace on Earth? Why do we have groups and countries fighting each other? Like, what's the cause of this?
I think the cause is superiority, uh, and not one agenda. And some countries or some people, they think they are superiors, while every human being is same. Uh, and that's the main reason. Uh, some people, I don't want to mention name of countries or specific person, just generally. Uh, Someone thinking they are superior of from others, but I think we should change our thinkings. For example, currently COVID-19, uh, poor country and rich country, uh, everywhere's same situation, and now all countries are facing same problem. So this is a viral problem, and the people are suffering from this virus, and they are very worried. But the people who are dying from hunger on daily basis, the rich countries are not doing efficiently for their life. They know they can survive with food, but they can't do. Uh, in case of COVID-19, they don't know about vaccine, but they are struggling. For hunger, they have a solution. They can provide the food. You got my point?
Yes. So it's several things. One is you talked about some countries think they're more powerful than other countries. Now, that on that point, do you think it's those countries attacking other countries, or maybe not respecting the other countries? That um, or is it that countries that don't feel superior feel the need to attack the countries that do? I mean, like, uh, what's the dynamic? What do you see going on between these?
Yes, maybe some countries are thinking like that, but we don't promote such a thinking. We should spread love, peace. We should put our concentration how we can live peacefully, happily, because average life is 60 to 70 years. So every when everyone realize everyone has to die one day, so they should spread love and live happily, because when once died, he has good memories for others, good acts for others, and people read and think and listen to those person and praise for others, and spend their life on a right path.
Yes. Um, you also mentioned something else that um, when it comes to food, the knowledge about how to produce crops and raise animals is widespread and basic technology that the entire world has. So we know how to feed ourselves. But then you were talking about how something like COVID-19, this coronavirus, how the knowledge about that is not widespread, and how to protect ourselves isn't um, widespread. Um, I mean, what are some other things that you think maybe fall into that category of if more of the world knew about it, it would be better?
I think uh, with the education, number one, and with the respect, number two, and with equal rights, and sharing technology with all countries, and helping each other. Like these days, we achieved a lot of technology. As for crops raising, uh, we have greenhouses. We can produce plenty of tons food in greenhouses. There is no issue. But in many areas like Africa or many other countries, there is a lot of hunger and people dying on daily basis due to hunger. So how we can improve the leaders of this planet? They should sit together and on sincerely basis they should find a solution. I think they have solution, but they don't solve the problems, because if all problems are solved, then who will follow them?
Oh, I know that's a problem. There's people
Yes.
that want to control other people, and what better way to control them than to decide if they eat or not? Yeah, that is a problem. Um,
Yes.
so let's say that space travel became
Mhm,
safe and affordable. Would
mhm.
you have any interest in going into space yourself?
Yeah, if I have plenty of money, then I would like to go in space. And if NASA invite me voluntarily, I I am ready. And please share with me opportunity if you have such opportunity, and I'm ready. But
I,
I think that this is not easy, because uh, a lot of money required, huge investment, because this is not a simple plane or train journey. So a lot of expenditures. So they cannot took every person on a volunteer or freely. Uh, they have to charge. But if I got some money from any source, luckily, so I will like to go there.
I think we might see in the next like 20 years a big transformation in this area. You know, used
Yes.
to traveling by plane was only for the very wealthy, and everybody else had to travel by boat. And
Okay.
then over time, you know, we had like these huge planes that were created that could transport lots of people at the same time. And we learned how to manage those planes so that you could buy seats very cheaply, even though the cost of the journey was very expensive. And I think we're just starting to see this development with space. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
hopeful.
Yes, I am agree with your point. In past, people travel on first by foot, then on cart, then on horses, on camel, then step by step as a wheel invented, then life changed globally, and especially with the airplanes, very fast life, and we can travel one end to other end. And I'm agree with your point. In coming years, space program uh, might be successful.
Well, I really appreciate your time. And was there any like last comments you wanted to say before we close the interview?
There is a group or complete board who are conducting research on space program. They should continue with experienced and knowledgeable persons. But the thing is that we have resources to live on this planet. We should try to fix peace and better life on this planet first. And for discovering of other planets, we should do research. No harm in conducting research. But if we put one feet in one boat and the second feet on another boat, this is not a good decision. Uh, um, my point is that if we fix a healthy, peaceful life on this planet, then immediately we can explore and invent other planets. Uh, but we have to search out. We have to start to search out life on other planets. So it is that time we should start on which planets other than Earth we can find life, uh, and what are the barriers so we can overcome in upcoming years, and a better journey for space. So hopefully NASA will conduct a good research, and in 2014 a good news, and my wishes are with NASA and with their team. And thank you, my friend, you invite me here and give me honor to share my views.
Well, thank you very much. So I hope you have a good night and hope we can speak again sometime.
Oh, sure. You are most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.